And a warm welcome to the Liberty Stadium as Burnley take on Swansea City here, knowing that 3 more points for the Clarets would really give them lift off. They're on 40 points already for the season, the Clarets. A really good start for them as far as this season is concerned. But it will be a tough test here at the Liberty Stadium against a very, very decent Swansea side who, let me tell you, have strengthened significantly. They've brought back Michu for a second spell after his move away didn't quite work out. And he starts alongside Fulton, who are playing behind him. Montero and Dyer, the 2 wingers. Otherwise, it's a 5 in midfield with 4 at the back. Burnley looking very strong, of course. A side that really does pick itself. 4-4-2 again. Goodkife and Hughes, the 2 centre midfielders. Kane and Inks continue their partnership. So too at the back, just Jason Shekel and Ryan Shawcross. So consistency the key then for Burnley as they're about to get this game up and underway. Claret and blue, Swansea in all white. There's a land of our fathers rings around this very modern stadium. Shawcross. 2 sensibly well-run clubs. They're really punching their weight in terms of success. Burnley more so in terms of trophies won in the last 12 months. Managed the quadruple last season. No English team has ever done that, where they've won the League Cup, the FA Cup and the Premier League and the European Champions League trophy. Good tackle. Burnley not only broke that statistic last season, they also became the only club side to have won the domestic cup treble. Ball back towards Michu. Hughes, Ings, Jay Rodriguez. 13 minutes gone and we haven't seen a shot mustered at goal yet. Here's Rodriguez, good crossing there. Ings is there and off the post. Kane should score and he has. Well, Burnley get their first opportunity and really do take the opportunity. The goalkeeper left terribly exposed. A wonderful cross here by Rodriguez. Ings had the initial header, bounced off the inside of the post. It came back out. And Ings wasn't going to snap this opportunity up. Maybe Bartley could have done a lot better on the line, perhaps. But it's 1-0 to Burnley against Swansea here. Harry Kane grabs lucky goal number 13 for him and gives Burnley a good start in the game, a foothold in the game, a lead that they've worked hard to get. Swansea have tried to go in there and make a real fist of it. Good tackle there on Fulton. Here's Ings. Villa winning the Midlands derby at West Brom. And here's Ings now. Is this going to be 2? It is. And it looks as if it's going to be an easy afternoon here for the Clarets. Both strikers on the score sheet. And Ings adds to the goal from Harry Kane. And it could be a long old afternoon for the Welsh side. 2-0 to the Clarets. Cool as you like. And the league leaders here really taking the fight to Swansea. Goal number 25 of the season, and it isn't the turn of the year yet. It doesn't matter the quality of the opposition. Burnley seem to find a way domestically of really finding a way through. They do have a tough one. They've got games against Arsenal and Villa to come. Offside against Michu. Burnley played a good line for offside there. Did really well. Shawcross. Shackle. loose there from Shackle. It's got to be set. Oh, good challenge. Well, Hughes is nothing but committed. There's a chance. Really committed, and Michu hits the side netting. That would have brought Swansea a foothold in the match. The angle maybe a little too tight for the Spaniard to get his effort at goal. Ruddy would have had the near post cover, I'd fancy. Santo. Rodriguez. Hughes. That's a good ball. Goalkeeper should get it. He goes in with him. 29 minutes gone at the Liberty. Swansea 0. The lead is Burnley 2. Okay. One touch football. Things off in pursuit. Brother Burnley. Burnley's last game was a resounding victory in the Capital One quarter-finals. They're into the semi-finals, defending the trophy they won at Wembley last season. Corner kick. 25 goals in just 16 appearances this season in the league. And with this sort of finishing, you can see why. Cool as you like, with the side of the right foot. Swansea 2 goals down. Defend this corner, taken by Goldkife. Goalkeeper punches, Hughes back in. And the goalkeeper has adjudged to have brought down the Burnley player, and a penalty's been given. It was Shawcross who went down. The goalkeeper in big trouble. And Zabaret has brought down Shawcross. I don't know whether he knew much about it, the goalkeeper, to be fair. It looks a harsh decision. And it's going to be Jared Rodriguez who's going to try and rifle goal number 3 here. And does. Comprehensively put away by Jared Rodriguez. And the Clarets have clear daylight between themselves and Swansea City. This is the perfect away performance. And Rodriguez stepped up and coolly stroked it home. So, Kane, Ings, Rodriguez have all scored. His third goal, incidentally, in the league this season, but nice time to get it. 7 minutes before the interval. And the men in white in desperate strife here. 3 goals down. Rodriguez. If we play with Ings, he enjoy playing the ball around and enjoying themselves. Here's Rodriguez. It's a hard decision on the goalkeeper. He knew very little about it, to be fair. That's with the Swans. Another home fixture for them on December the 12th against Spurs. And we wanted to, you'd think now with Burnley 3 goals up, and by with an absolute miracle comeback from the Welsh side. They'll have to look at the next game possibly against Spurs if they're going to get 3 more points out of the season they've got out of the total they have so far. Here's Hughes, and Ings is through. He's got Kane over to the right hand side. There's the cross. Kane's there. Comes to Goldkife. Good save. That's a really smart save to keep out Goldkife. And we need to stoppage time at the end of what's been possibly the most one-sided half of football you'll see this season. Burnley, deservedly so, on the balance of play, 3 goals up. Kane with the first, Stings with the second. A penalty from Rodriguez has made it 3, and that is the score at half-time. Swansea 0, Burnley 3. Well, 3-0 here, and so we just check on 4 other scores that are games that are taking place before the second half of this game. Newcastle 1, Derby County 0 is a half-time score at St James's. At Loftus Road, it's Queen's Park Rangers 1, Norwich City 1. West Brom 0, Aston Villa 1 in a big West Midlands Derby up at the Hawthorns. And at Upton Park, it's West Ham 0, Manchester United 1. Here, Burnley have an unassailable 3-goal lead. December's always a busy month for everybody in terms of testing and fitnesses and one thing or another. Burnley attacked the goal to our right in the second half. They put 3 at the end where they were attacking in the first half, where 2,500 of their loyal supporters are based. And that's the end where Swansea are attacked in this second half. Knowing that they need to score 3 to get a draw. And 4 outright to win. But I can't see them getting 4 for sure, because Burnley's defence, certainly in the last few weeks or so, has been pretty much watertight. And they do kick the ball around well, and they've got wonderful players like Bojan on the ball here. And Taylor gets back and does well. Bojan snaps back at him. Trippier. Kane. Ings. Oh, good volley. Oh, it's got it up for the goalkeeper. That's got to be an own goal by the goalkeeper. He had it and lost it. And it squirmed in. Oh, disaster. So a Zabret own goal. He's conceded a penalty and now he's conceded an own goal. What a miserable day for Zabret, the Swansea goalkeeper. And it's 4-0 to the Clarets. Shelby. Away from Trippier. Here's John Joe Shelby. Chips it forward and wide. Now, Jay Fulton. The ginger-haired boy. No, he didn't really have much of an effect, but here's Gelfie Sigurdsson. Well, I don't know what impact he can have on Swansea at 4 goals down, but he'll have a good go at it, I'm sure. Gelfie Sigurdsson is a very good player. He's the sort of player that never gives in. And he can unlock defences, as we've seen. Certainly in his first spell at Swansea, and certainly in spells when he was at Tottenham. There's another guy that can unlock the defences on his day. That's Gorkaif. Lovely tackle. 25 to go. Swansea 0, Burnley 4. No chance. Good save. Well, credit to John Ruddy. Now the angle made it difficult for Michu to hit the back of the net, or try and find the back of the net. Makes himself look big and stuck out the left leg and denied Michu consolation for Swansea. Oh, nearly got one as well. That's 2 chances in about 30 seconds for the Spaniard. And maybe, arguably, he should have scored. Second substitution. Kenji Gora on for Jefferson Montero. Burnley yet to use any of their substitutes, but I think they're going to use all 3 now. I think the game is well and truly won. Jukovic is going to have a run out. So too is Graziano Pella. So there's going to be complete change of a strike force, and of course there's going to be we're going to see James Ward-Prowse enter the fray. So 3 substitutions for Burnley. 20 minutes to go. They have the game in the bag. Why not make the changes? There's not a doubt about it. There's Danny Ings getting roundly booed by the Welsh supporters here. But they're entitled to take their time. They're 4 up. In no danger of throwing the lead away. No danger of conceding. They've got Graziano Pella and Jukovic on. Of course, James Ward-Prowse will take the place of the tired Will Hughes, who's worked his socks up again today in that midfield area. Here's Bellion. Oh, let's hope that's not serious. That looked like a pull. Certainly looked like a feel in the back of his, certainly the back of his hamstring. Let's hope that's not serious. Ward-Prowse. Put it through to Jukovic that time. Sigurdsson. Good tackle. And the disappointing Michu is going off. He's not really, he could have had a hat-trick conceivably today, but Gomez will replace him now for the last 10 minutes or so of this game. Bellion he's hurt, but not seriously hurt. He's still fit enough to play on. He's given the ball away rather cheap. That's a free kick. And Trippier gets the yellow card. That's the first yellow card, incidentally, that we've actually had in the game. Just mistimed his tackle that fraction. Swansea an opportunity to try and, from their point of view, put some respectability back in. Try and deny Burnley a deserved clean sheet. Here's Rodriguez. He's got one either side, but Rodriguez may go alone here. Pella is 3, and that's goal number 5. That was played beautifully. Rodriguez could have got himself, threw the goalkeeper out, and Graziano Pella stoops to conquer and make it 5 for the Clarets in what's been a quite simply 5-star performance this afternoon. And the Burnley bench loved that one. And the Clarets strengthen their grip on this title race. Only his second goal of the season. And I tell you what, the goal difference is getting better for Burnley all the time. 1 minute to go. Burnley's performances this season have been nothing short of phenomenal, certainly in league football. Came to Chelsea and put 5 past them. To Newcastle won handsomely there, even though they had a man sent off. And they had a man sent off at Stamford Bridge, remember. Pella is onside. Pella. That'll be a corner. Came off Bartley. Good and the last play surely of the match. Oh, off the line from Shawcross. Shawcross again, 6. That's a fine volley. And that completes a magnificent route for the Clarets. He was unlucky initially with the header. Bojan headed it back. And on the half volley, Ryan Shawcross, the centre back, completes the route for the Clarets. A satisfying afternoon for the side from East Lancashire. 6-0. Boy, did he enjoy that, Shawcross. Burnley have deserved it. Goal number 2 this season from a former Stoke man. And it's 6-0 to the Clarets. Simple as you like. So, there we go. And the referee brings the match to a close. A 6-star performance from the Clarets. Ings, Kane, Rodriguez, Pella, Shawcross amongst the scorers. An own goal by the Swansea keeper as well. And Burnley have won here at the Liberty by 6 goals to 0.